Yo, 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 top of the night, man. Off the Cuff Radio, King Air Productions in the building, man. Subscribe, hit that like button for me. So I want to talk about this here, man. First of all, if you haven't checked out Fat Joe's new joint, I'm talking about the joint he dropped called What Would Big Do? You're missing out on some good music. See, one thing I gotta give Fat Joe credit for, Fat Joe knows how to pick good beats. He know how to choreograph a good album. Yeah, you're not gonna get the best bars out of Joey Crap, but yo, he knows how to make good music, so we gotta give that to him. I mean, so far from what I've heard, the Michael joint where he used I can't help it, if you wanted to, I can't help it. And he coasted off that. I wanna know what this is here. See, these dudes are signing to Rock Nation because they getting them sample clearances because, man, every joint on this joint is sample heavy. So Jay-Z got the plug to getting those samples out. I think Jim Jones did the same thing. But it's a dope project regardless. But I want to talk about this project here. I want to talk about the Don Cartagena album that dropped in 1998. Don Cartagena. It dropped in fall of 1998, I believe. September 1998. And it got overlooked because you had Jay-Z dropping, Outkast dropping, Lauryn Hill had dropped. So many releases, man. So many releases. And it got lost in the shuffle. It got lost in the shuffle a little bit, even though it went gold. So I remember the first single that dropped. I remember when he dropped the Don Cartagena joint with Puffy. And keep in mind, this was around the time nobody wanted to hear nothing from Puffy. Hip-hop done got back from the shiny suits to being street again. And we was like, oh, man, here come Fat Joe bringing this dude back out there, man. But the joint went hard. The production went hard. And you could tell he picked up Pun's rhyme book. If you listen to this whole album, he definitely picked up Pun's rhyme book. Especially on the song Triplets. Joey Crack, now watch me blow the sun out the Zodiac. You know that's Pun. You know that's Pun. Then you can hear other songs like Terror Squadians and what's the name of that song? Triplets. Man, come on, man. Terror Squadians and John Blaze. Let me tell y'all about John Blaze. John Blaze was one of the dopest posse cuts in 1998 because Pun, he put niggas on pressure, man. If you look at the 2002 documentary where Nas was on there, he said, man, my pen got shook when Pun dropped his verse. I ain't know what to do, man. I had to rewrite my verse twice. That's how sharp Big Pun was. Now, the album itself, for the most part, aside from those two singles, is basically street. I mean, yeah, you got the song like Bet Your Man Can't Do It Like This. That was trying to get that Still Not a Player audience. They tried to get the females with that one, which was pretty good. I didn't really like the song with Charlie Baltimore. I thought he tried to go too far left with the commercialism. And another disappointing song, believe it or not, it would surprise you, was the one that DJ Premier did. I didn't like that song. The Premier beat was too basic for him. It was called That Gangster Shit. I didn't like that one. And that's just me being... Considering that Primo had just came off a Moment of Truth, man, I was expecting something crazier, but I wasn't really feeling that. But what I like about Crack, and I said this earlier, like he knows how to sequence his album. Misery D Company, we had Noriega. Nori was red hot back then. I mean, his verse was dope up there. This was around the time when Nori was spitting. Then after that, then it followed up with The Hidden Hand. And The Hidden Hand was dope. It showed that the Terror Squad, man, they could have been a force in this game if they would have stuck together. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that Pun verse off of that joint. And I like the joint. I like the part where Cuban Link said, you ain't gonna be no American flag on my hearse. Them dudes was going hard. Now my other favorite, and this is because I'm a Bone Thugs and Harmony fan, Good Times, Good Times. A good time. When they had Lazy Bone and Crazy Bone, that was the feel good happy joint right there. He should have put that out as a single. I think he should have put that out as a single for real, man, because that would have got Joey Crack a Midwest following. You know what I mean? He would have got a Midwest following heavy, because Bone was red hot then, around 97, 98. But Relativity at that time, or whatever label he was signed to, kind of dropped the ball with that one, because that should have been a third single. But he only had about 2-3 solo songs up there. I like the song that he did with Pun. It was called My World. And what was funny about Pun, when he even threw a shot at Prince up there. He said, we've been making hits when Prince was the bomb, before he fell off and started making whack songs. That's how crazy Pun was, man. That's how original he was at the time. But overall, aside from about 2 or 3 songs, Don Cartagena was on point. That was probably the best Fat Joe album next to Jose. You know what I'm saying? But if you can check that out, if you can find it, definitely check it out, man. Cause he brought a lot of hitters on this album. He still kept it East Coast. He still had the hardcore joints. He found Pun rhyme books. So you ain't gonna never find Fat Joe rapping like this on no album. After Jose, that was it. Because he probably had some pages left for Pun's rhyme book for Jose. Like you could hear Pun's rhyme style on Murder Rap, Live My Lifestyle, all that stuff. After that album, that was deuce. It was Joey Crack all the way. So, check out Don Cartagena. That album was dope. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's King Eric signing out. Holla.